Hi, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me for this short yin class. We'll be moving at a slower pace and holding each pose for a couple of minutes to allow us to get into the connective tissues. I won't be using any props, although you may like to use a block, pillow, or folded blanket in some of these poses if you have them available. Begin at the back of your mat on your knees. Find a tall spine and soften your gaze. Notice the coolness of the air on your inhales and the warmth of the air on your exhales. Slowly begin to walk your hands out in front of you, coming into child's pose, with your knees together and your toes touching. Gently round through your spine as you extend your arms out long. You can rest your forehead on the ground or on top of a block. Take your time as you roll up to all fours. We're going to make our way in Sleeping Swan. Draw your left knee in front of you and out to the left as you extend your right leg back. Your left foot may be close to your pelvis, or if your body allows and you would like to deepen the stretch, you can bring your foot further out until your shin is parallel with the front of your mat. Another option, if there is quite a bit of space under the hip, is to place a block or folded blanket under your left sit bone. Find what feels best for you. You can either stay up tall or come all the way down, relaxing your upper body. You should not be feeling any pain in your knees here. If you are, please come out and take an alternative pose such as Eye of the Needle, which is also known as reclined pigeon, where you lie on your back, cross one ankle over the opposite thigh and pull that thigh towards you. If you're in Sleeping Swan, slowly begin to lift your upper body. Root firmly into your hands and bring your left leg back to meet your right. And then sink your hips down into Child's Pose. Begin to make your way back up to all fours. We're going to repeat on the other side. Draw your right knee in front of you and out to the right as you extend your left leg back. Your right foot can be closer to your pelvis, or you can bring it further out towards the front of your mat so your shin is parallel. Or again, please feel free to place a prop under your right sit bone if that feels better. Either stay up tall or begin to fold all the way down. Completely relax your upper body and remember to breathe. Again, please take an alternative pose if you're feeling any pain at all in your knees. Slowly begin to lift your upper body, root firmly into your hands and bring your right leg back to meet your left. And then sink down into Child's Pose. Roll your way back up and find a seated position. Maybe drop your knees from side to side to bring back sensation. And then extend your legs out long with your toes flexed, keeping a micro bend in the knees. Our next pose is going to be Caterpillar. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, find length. Exhale and fold from your hips as you relax your upper body down towards your thighs. You may like to place a prop underneath your knees if your hamstrings are feeling a little tight. Or you can place it on top of your legs and rest your upper body on top for some added support. Relax your arms on the mat by the sides of your legs. Slowly roll up to seated. We're going to take a quick counter pose. Place your hands down just behind your hips with your fingers pointing forwards. Point your toes. Bring your chin towards your chest, draw your belly button towards your spine, and inhale as you push up into reverse plank. Lift your hips and chest towards the sky. If you like and it feels okay for your neck, you can choose to bring your head back. On your next exhale, with control, lower your hips back down to the ground, coming back to seated. And then slowly lower your upper body down to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Tuck your knees into your chest, giving yourself a hug. And then extend out long. We're going to find a gentle side bend. Bring your arms above your head, taking opposite elbow in opposite hand, and slowly shuffle your arms and your upper body over to the left. Once you are as far as is comfortable, begin to walk your feet to the left, coming into a crescent moon shape. Find the spot that feels best for you and breathe here. Make sure to keep both shoulders grounded and both hips level. Moving very slowly, walk your legs back to center. And then bring your upper body to follow. We'll pause here for a moment. And then slowly begin to shuffle your arms and upper body over to the right. Find your edge. And then begin to walk your feet over to the right. Hold here, keeping both shoulders and hips grounded. Slowly walk your legs back to center, and then bring your upper body to follow. Extend your arms out long by your sides, palms facing up. You can either bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet to touch, finding reclined butterfly, or you can extend your legs long, coming into Shavasana. Take up as much space here as you like. Completely relax and allow the rhythmic nature of your breath to take over. Soften the face, the front of the neck and throat, the chest, the tops of the shoulders, the arms all the way to the tips of your fingers. Relax the rib cage and the area of your heart. The abdomen softens with the breath. Relax the tops of the thighs all the way down to the tips of the toes. This is where I'm going to leave you today. Please stay in this final resting pose for as long as you need. Thank you so much for practicing with me. See you soon.